there, Broken Arrow. I'm City Manager Michael Spurgeon, and welcome to this edition of Driving in BA, where we're going to talk about a very important road that goes north and south that was completed a couple years ago. This segment is actually going to be focused on what we call a look in the rearview mirror of some of the great projects the city has completed. So to help me with this segment today, we have with us Kenneth Schwab, who's the Assistant City Manager of Operations. Kenny, how you doing?
I'm doing great today, thank you.
I appreciate you being here. Obviously, this is an important north-south project that the voters approved and we completed a couple years ago. We like to look back, folks, because there are so many great projects that the Broken Arrow voters have previously approved. So we always want to make sure that we're mixing into our update on what's happening with the roads in Broken Arrow. Today, our focus is going to be on 209th or 37th. Some people know it as 37th. And we're going to be between 61st and 51st, which is basically Omaha and Albany. And this is a road, this is a 3-lane road. And so, Kenny, let's talk just a little bit about the history of this road.
Okay, so actually this was one of the roads in Broken Arrow that was not paved. It was not even opened up. So
wow.
Again, we're talking between Albany 61st going north to Omaha 51st. It's a section line arterial road, but it was closed off to the public on both ends. So the voters voted it in. We needed to pave it, we needed to build it, we needed to construct it. Adams Creek is about halfway there in the middle, so we had to cross a creek. It was a significant project. A lot of challenges out here. There's a high pressure gas line that had to be relocated. The developer, property owner up here that kind of developed a lot of the subdivisions, donated the right-of-way to the city. So that was huge. That was big for us, and kind of in exchange for that donation, we promised to come back at a later date and build a park, preserve park. We have a 3-lane road already built for really the future expansion of the homes coming in out here. A lot of subdivisions that have been platted already and under construction on the homes. The point of this roadway, and we're talking from Albany on the south to Omaha on the north, was connectivity. So if you lived up here in the northeast part of Broken Arrow, you had to drive a mile, 2 miles out of your way to go around to get from where you lived to Walmart.
Right.
So that was the big impetus of making that connectivity.
I'm very excited that we're actually connecting this corridor to the north part of our city. And as you know, and we want to let Broken Arrow voters know, is that there is another fire station that was in the 2018 bond package. And actually, that is something that we plan on selling the funds for as a part of that approval from the voters in 2018. And then we'll probably go out to bid for the new fire station, which is going to be on the training grounds. So you talk about public safety.
Yes.
How important is public safety by having that station and having this new road?
Oh, it's huge. They go together. Public safety, a big part of that is their response time. They want a short response time. They want to be able to get to point A to point B as quickly as possible. And when that road wasn't there, you have poor connectivity, you have bad response time, so the two go together.
You know, what I like about the fact that we're doing this is that the voters approved it. We got it completed now. Obviously, the voters approved this project before I started in 2015, and I can tell you, we got beat up quite a bit about the condition of 209th and 37th between Kenosha and Albany, and it feels really good when the residents to be able to show them that, you know, promises made, promises kept, don't you think?
Oh, absolutely. I think when you get into the Wagner County area, when Broken Arrow grows in and takes in, annexes in some area, we annex in section line roads, arterial roads. Well, they're not built to our standards. Then the other thing typically is there's a rural water district there, Wagner County Rural Water District 4. Well, we have to tear the road up, rebuild it, widen it, and move that water line. That's all on the citizens of Broken Arrow just because of the way the statutes run. They favor the rural water district, so we have to pay to relocate that. That's another big cost. And then in this corridor that we're talking about, again, 37th to 209th, there is a high pressure gas line that predated all the statutory, so we have to move it as well. But today, looking back, we are thrilled that we've got 3 miles essentially done, and now we have the design for the far north one ready to go. acquiring right away now.
Well, tell us how much this project cost, and then talk a little bit about the price increases we've seen since the COVID as it relates to what a similar type road might cost in today's dollars.
So the roadway from Albany to Omaha was right around $3.8 million for construction. The mile to the south was just over $4 million. I believe it's like 4.1. So we were fortunate that those didn't just blow up and get out of control on us. They could have very easily, because what we have seen since COVID, we've seen asphalt and concrete just skyrocket. And that's the biggest part of your roadway is those two items, rock as well. So right now I would expect a road, going to a 5-lane road, we're talking now already $8 million now.
Yes.
It's unbelievable. I've been doing this 35 years and I'm like, no, that's not right. But it's getting to where $8 million is a big bond sale.
Well, we're just about out of time for this segment of Driving in BA. Anything you want to finish up with before I wrap up?
Again, just thanks to the voters. Without the votes, we wouldn't be here today. It's your positive votes, your yes votes that allow us to improve our roadway network. So thank you very much.
That's well said, Kenny. We are so thankful for the trust that Broken Arrow voters have placed in us previously with other bond packages, because this is just another example, once again, rear view in the mirror type approach, to take a look at something that you basically approved and we've completed, and it's getting folks around. We're getting so many great comments from citizens that are traveling this area about how nice the road is and how convenient and how much better their life is now that they've got a great road to drive on to and from work, or get the kids to soccer or baseball or softball practice, soccer practice. So folks, we are so grateful for all the support you give. That's all we have for this segment of Driving in BA. Thank you for joining us. If you have any questions, you can always reach out to us. Plus, we're right in the middle of getting ready for the next bond package, and we're looking to actually get your input on projects you would like to see, not just roads, but public safety, parks, city facilities, the city, county library possible partnership. So just stay tuned to our social media channels, and we'll keep you up to date, and you'll have plenty of opportunities, because we want the bond package to be driven by the citizens. So that way, when we go to the polls next year, there'll be projects that people feel are going to continue to create a great quality of life. So until next time, thanks for joining us for this segment. I look forward to seeing you around town, and always remember, Broken Arrow is the city where opportunity lives.